What it do, buddies? It is Monday the 6th. I'm on my way home from therapy. And before I get into my therapy session, I just want to throw it out there that numerology really interests me. But it is just a fishing expedition, really. Like I said, I'm very much still learning, and there's just things that I've noticed with life paths 3, 6, and 9s, especially 9s too. 9s are on, and I know a life path 9 too. I watch that GG33 numerology guy a lot, and it's interesting. It is very interesting. Life path 3s tend to be comedians and fighters, and this shit he says about life path 9s, I'm like, oh, because I see a lot of people have weird information about 9s, and I've seen this GG33 guy be real, like, weird about life path 9 information, and then I found a life path 9, and I'm like, oh, cool. The way this GG33 talks about life path 9s, it seems like there's something really special about him and like really, really cool. And I go pulling up one of GG33's shorts about life path 9s, and I'm showing her. I'm like, oh yeah, like I've only heard him talk a little bit, you know, I'm just learning. And I'm like, yeah, he has all kind of cool shit to say about 9s, and like he keeps it to himself, like. So I pull up this thing about life path 9s, and he's like right in front of her, and he's like, maybe I withhold information about life path 9s because I don't want to be mean. You know, they don't do a lot of stuff right in life. And was Joseph Stalin a good guy? And I'm just like, oh shit. So I'm like, oh, it's fine, girl, it's fine, like, it's okay, it's not a big deal, this shit isn't even an exact science or anything, it's just like interesting. So then I go pulling up another one, and he's like, yeah, life path 9s are pretty successful with crypto. And she's like, I'm into crypto stuff. She's like, I do pretty good with crypto. And he's like, yeah, it's pretty much the only thing they do right is crypto. And I'm like, fuck. So then I'm like, fuck him, it's fine, everything's fine. I mean, and I go finding another video, and it was some dude talking about 9s and about how they're torn between like a Joseph Stalin, Mother Teresa. Like, this other guy was like, yeah, life path 9s are kind of like a more minor master path, but there is a lot of room for interpretation. It can go really well or really bad. And I'm just like, it made me wonder about indigo 3s and stuff. And I'm just fishing. I am just looking around and fishing people out. Like, I know NF is definitely an indigo 3. And I think he's a life path 8. It's just interesting. It's just interesting to see how many people fit in the boxes once you stop ticking the stupid boxes they want you to tick, and you start looking at cosmic information. And I do. I want Indigo 3s to wake up so bad. And for the ones in the comment sections acting like they're great people and acting like this and that, life, Indigo 3s are great people. Everybody is great people innately. Everybody wants to be a good person. But, you know, the forces of this and that out there is just making everybody shit. People get mad because at Falling in Reverse concerts and stuff, Ronnie Radke calls everybody pieces of shit and stuff, and it's just like, well, we're all in hell. I'm a piece of shit. Everybody's been a piece of shit. If they weren't, they wouldn't be here. So who gives a shit? It's the sensitivity, you know? I'm sensitive and I know that. But I'm also a brute, so it's like in a balance. But I went to therapy, and I was telling Jen about how I brought my dad home. He has to go through a bunch of stuff. They don't know what in the fuck is going on, pretty much. But he's home for now, and he's good, he's stable, he's doing good. Army guy came home last night too, so I'm going home now to grab his super cute pudgy cat and bring him back out to him because he misses his daddy. And yeah, I ended up talking to him a lot last night because he's feeling very bad. He was in Afghanistan, and the shit that he went through and the shit that him and his buddies had to do, and I can't imagine how this probably doesn't hit hard for anybody, man or woman, who is in the military or on our police forces, which I have always supported. I'm pretty sure it's not hard to see at this point that it's you guys who have to stand down. Army guy is so mentally fucked up about all of the things that he has had to see and do. And the shit, he was almost killed. Like, it's so sad. And where he's at right now, and where he's been for a while, is 17s. Me and 17s, man. He has been an Army infantryman for 17 years. And he's now in the Guard because he's sick of the shit. Like, he goes somewhere like once a month for a weekend to train or whatever. But he's just walking off his time. There are a lot of people just putting in their time and trying to get the fuck out. And he said that what the flag means to him and what everything means to him means what it does to him. And I'm like, and I get that. I was right there with you, you know. I'm sitting there going, ha, I'm really glad nobody burned a flag or anything in front of me, because I probably would have beat the motherfucker to death in my sleep state of consciousness. And he's really starting to go through it, probably because I've triggered him. And I'm here, you know, I'm here for it. But him and his buddies are so remorseful for the things that have happened in war. And at least for him and his buddies, they are all having the conversations of, the VA has done nothing but let us down. This fucking government has done nothing but let us down. We go out defending everybody else's rights, and we are not allowed to speak. We are not allowed to look up information, and they are absolutely starting to understand. And I hope you all desert. I really do. Until the military stops fighting these fucking reptilians' wars, is what it is. These Anunnaki reptilian agendas. It's never going to end. And I think that in all of the world, the highest condensation of star seeds, specifically indigo 3s, is in the United States. Which is another reason that I'm here. If the United States does not wake up and start realizing what the fuck has been going on here, I don't know how that goes for the rest of the world. The United States is so unjustly overpowered because we, the people of the United States, are so overpowered pieces of God source. And Israel and Great Britain and the Vatican and all of these places are feeding off of us and our hatred and our confusion and blindness the most. And man, I'm friggin' rooting for everybody. I really, really am. Because it really bangs me up. It really, 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 really bangs me up to see, coming from the political right and coming from somebody who wanted to get a patriotic sleeve tattoo, was how much love I had for this country a year ago. It is disgusting. This country is disgusting. The people here need to do better. And, I'll make, this turn, pardon moi. Boom, boom, boom. Disgusting. And these are just the things that I was talking about in therapy. I spent most of my time talking about how banged up I am as somebody that was raised by a good police officer and fire chief and truck driver who has had to watch me go through these things. And instantly, when all of this shit happened with me last year, this is why everybody in my town and in my family was like, she's fucking insane. I was so patriotic. I was so whoop whoop Christian. And I came down off the politics in order to go through my shadow work. And when I was going through this, I had never questioned Christianity. I had never, religions and things like that were not a blip on my radar. Because I grew up Christian only in the sense of Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. and I love God. I had no clue at all that is the problem. And when I woke up, I'm going, man, this sucks. This is going to suck so bad for me. But it was, whoa, my blinders were ripped off. And I'm going, what the fuck is going on here? And as I said, about how I said that, you know, watching Maui being attacked has every Lemurian and everybody here from the timeline of Lemuria distraught. Then all of this shit going on right now with Israel, even though they're the bad guys, it's triggered me again. You know, I went through this the first time with Hamas doing this shit. And I did, you've seen it. I have not been handling this right and getting triggered the fuck out. But it is a learning process. And again, you're going to make mistakes, same as me. It's about fielding. It's about learning how to field. And I'm never going to be Ireland Clark. I'm never going to be all of these people who backpedal and then delete all of their bullshit and try to not look like assholes like Boza and all of these people who have said things that they are deeming as a fact. Damn it, Bob Ross. They are deeming as a fact. And then they're getting hemmed up in their bullshit and they're just deleting their stuff like people haven't noticed. If you look back, if you look back on my YouTube channel, you'll see me see the Oceana Dean shit and go, whoa, get roped into it for just a second and then go, whoa, this is not where it's all at. And I'm not deleting that shit. I'm not afraid to be wrong. And I'm not afraid to show people how embarrassing it is. It's embarrassing. This is all embarrassing. And if I have to feel embarrassed, oh, fuck, I guess I gotta go. Bye.